Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Siena Saints Weekly. I'm your host, Bibi, here to bring you all the news around your Siena Saints. So let's get right into things by answering last week's trivia question. We wanted to know how many head coaches the men's basketball program has had in their history. The new head coach will be the 16th in its program, and congratulations to Neil Swift for having the correct answer. For everyone else, don't worry, your chance to win is coming up later on in the show. For now, let's take a look at Ivey Speight's sit-down interview with men's lacrosse coach John Svec.
And we're here with the men's lacrosse coach, John Svec. Coach, season's getting into the midway point. How would you categorize the season so far?
It's been up and down. It's been up and down. The team's playing better every week. Unfortunately, we've been on the wrong side of some close games. We're looking to change that come Saturday against Providence.
Now, all these close games, even though they, like you said, you've been on the wrong side, they really have to help teams later on in the season.
That's what we're hoping. I think the experience that our young guys are getting, we've got a relatively young team. We think that that's going to help us. Obviously, we didn't start our conference play against Jacksonville the way we wanted to with an overtime loss, but moving into this section of conference games, we think that the first part of the season is going to help us. They're definitely battle tested. They're positive. They're working hard. They're getting better at our deficiencies. We have some of those things, and we're improving on the things that we're doing well. So we're looking. We're extremely excited for the next opponent coming up, which is Providence, and then beyond that when we get some more conference opponents here.
You have several players returning from injuries last year. They've been big contributions. Just talk about them a little bit.
Kyle Curry is one of our top 3 scorers. He's been playing now for so long, I forgot. Casey Dowd came back from injury in the fall and has been doing a great job at the face-off X. Richie Hurley didn't play last year. Is one of our 3 midfielders and a top 5 scorer for us right now. So, those guys are finding their way back in, and I think the chemistry on the offensive side, especially, they're doing a good job with it.
Last one, what do the Saints need to do to continue to improve this season?
We just need to keep working hard. We had a good practice Monday. We need to address, again, where we're struggling, and then continue to improve on the things we're doing well. We're handling the ball well. We're getting great looks offensively. Defensively, when Matt Sharp is getting a shot that he can see, he's making saves. So we need to kind of, again, continue to shore it up on the defensive end and continue to get those great looks on the offensive end.
There are some historic moments this past week in Siena athletics. For example, the softball team scored 15 runs in a single inning, which is the 10th most in the NCAA history. And that leads us into our Siena Saints trivia question. Softball's 15 runs at Coppin State was tied for the 10th most in NCAA history. Our question is, what is the NCAA record for runs in an inning? If you think you know the answer, post it on our Facebook page at facebook.com/Siena Saints. That's all the time we have for this week, so let's take a look inside our up-and-coming schedule. Only one home game for the Siena Saints this week, and that happens Sunday when the women's lacrosse team welcomes the nationally ranked Stony Brook to campus. The game is set for 1 o'clock. On the road, men's lacrosse looks to get back on the winning track as they travel to take on Providence. Baseball opens their MAC schedule this weekend as they face Fairfield. Water polo also beginning their conference slate as they play 4 different MAC schools at VMI. And finally, the softball team looks to keep their bats alive, flying to New Mexico for games against Oklahoma State and New Mexico. Of course, we'll have all the news on next week's show. Until then, I'm Bibi. Go Saints!
We love our Saints!